Now, my first problem is with the WE Tech 1911, and my problem is that the slide would get jammed. So it would, let's say I'm firing, pull the trigger, there's nothing in there. Pull the trigger, it'd go back, but it wouldn't, it would kind of stop right around here. Now at first, what I thought the original problem was that this hammer was the problem, where it would slide back, and you saw it right there. It would slide back and get stuck right there on the hammer. And I thought that was the original problem, but it isn't, because obviously it's still there, and I'm making a review. So it's within the gun. This is an internal gun problem. Now, how you know my problem is the exact same problem you have? Do you see this? Oh, it's kind of hard to show. There you go. That black inner barrel. You have a black inner barrel right next, or right inside of your metal barrel, right? So when your gun fires back, like it's in the back position right now, when your gun fires back, what my metal barrel would be at is more forward. I can kind of wobble it just a bit forward, but it comes right back. But mine was, if you want to get a comparison, mine was as far as this bottom metal rail right there, which is a lot farther than I can wiggle it. And I realized that this slide would only come back. I'm not talking because this was holding it down, right? But I'm talking about it was stuck like right here. The only way my slide would go back is if I push this backwards to where it is right now. So we're going to take the gun apart and show you how to fix it. This part, and there's 3 different parts. We're going to take out the first part, which is our spring, and we're going to take out the other part, so right here, just this whole thing, just like that. And we have this. This is what we're worrying about. So we're going to look right at this, right here. This is where my problems were all manifesting. In this little black square looking thing, plastic square. Now, before I tightened it, it was very loose. This thing was wobbling all over the place, and that's why about half the time my gun would always stick. So if we look at the other side, that tiny little screw is what you need to tighten. If you have a Phillips head screwdriver, that small, that's great. You'll be able to tighten it. And we're just going to put it back together. We're going to put the top part in through the front. Get our slide that back in, just like that. Then we're going to slide it back just to the place we need it to. Second notch on that second space right there lines up. You got to hold it with one hand, push in the pin with the other hand. You can try locking it back like this and then letting it go. It should work, because that was one way to test it. Or you just go in your backyard and shoot some BBs.